Before they became lovers, they enjoyed hanging out as friends. They remained just friends for a couple years until one fateful night. They ended up in downtown Las Vegas, had consumed way too much alcohol, and in the wee hours of the morning, precisely 3:00 a.m., they ended up kissing. Was this a Ross and Rachel meant to be kiss? Well, not right away. There was an immediate spark, and Chloe was so impressed with Zach's dancing skills. What was Zach's signature move that so impressed Chloe? Well, he told me it was the crip walk. I think that later tonight, we'll be able to convince Zach to demonstrate the crip walk for all of us. What do you say?
Don't be dumb, give on the song. Don't be dumb, give on the song. Don't be dumb, give on the song. You will always be so great. Don't be dumb, give on the song. Don't be dumb, give on the song. Don't be dumb, give on the song. You will always be so great. Going your own way.
Friends and family, we are gathered together to celebrate a very special union of two beautiful souls, Zach and Chloe. This winery is the perfect setting for Zach and Chloe to begin their lives as husband and wife.
Sunsets in the rear view, but I can't stop looking at you. Can they
Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys are just my photo bus.
kind
The
of
photo bus
feels
that
like
takes pictures
starting
of everybody excited.
something new.
Zach. The first time I remember meeting you was at the apartment by UNLV. You were wearing a tank top that said, "I chill all day," in neon writing. Your bathroom looked like it hadn't been cleaned in 7 months. And I wondered how you had a girlfriend. Well, I guess the joke's on me, because 2 years later, I became that girlfriend. And 4 years after that, we're here and I get to be with you and your frat tank tops forever. When your stubbornness is annoying me, I think about how without it, we wouldn't be here. I wouldn't get to watch you be a helicopter parent to our dog and eventually our little babies. And I would have missed out on the experience of being with someone who Shazams songs while at concerts. Even worse than that, I would have been without the kind of love that's a little hard to put into words, but impossible not to feel when you smile at me and ask how my day was. So anyway, this wedding is basically the ultimate I told you so, and you deserve every second of it. But even though I wasn't the one who chose you first, I promise to be the one who chooses you forever.
Lover
I love
of
you.
mine, you're the only one who makes me come alive. Lover of mine, I'll come back to you every single time when the waves come and the sea roars.
Mom,
And I can't
if Mama Tip made it for you, you better wear that. All right.
I'll be reaching for your light.
Well, here we are, babe. Your dream come true. Standing in front of over 100 of our closest friends and family, and everyone's staring at you. It might seem like they are looking at both of us, but really it's just a glance my way from time to time because you're way too beautiful not to stare at. As most people know, we were friends for a few years before we started dating, and I still don't know how I finally convinced you to take a chance on me. But I do feel like I knew I loved you pretty quickly after we started dating. I never feel like I have to be anyone I'm not around you. I never feel like I have to do anything in particular or dress or act any certain way to impress you. And above all, you never make me feel uncomfortable, and I'm all about comfort. There's a saying that home is where the heart is, which I never really understood because I've never been one to have attachment to any physical house. But I think the saying still holds true for me because home for me is wherever you are. And I can promise you I'll always come home because I never want to think of life without you again. My home.
Lover of mine, you're the only one who makes me come alive. Lover of mine, I'll come back to you every single time.
Chloe and Zach, you have won couch potato balls that hail from 1980 something. Traditions.
I'll be reaching for your light.
I thought I was gonna throw up. Like,
So there was one night, Chloe came up to me and just very bluntly asked, "Hey Vinny, do you think I should date Zach?" Now I love Chloe, so I'm like, yes, you should definitely date Zach. But I think in her mind she was contemplating it, so she wanted me to really kind of sell her on the idea a little better. So she asked me, well, why? Yeah, something like that. So I remember the whole conversation. It probably wasn't anything very poetic, and the parts I do remember I've been told I can't include in this speech, but whatever I said, it worked. Because about 2 weeks after that conversation, you guys were officially dating.
Been friends for 6 years now, and when I first met her, I thought she hated me. But we got past that, and I knew Chloe and I would be lifelong friends. Chloe has been a constant friend during such a crazy few years, but it has been so easy to lose touch with people. Chloe is truly my adult best friend, and I couldn't imagine my life if I had not met her. I distinctly remember telling Chloe that I would be moving away, and it was such a hard conversation because we had already become so close. That is probably the only time I have seen Chloe even slightly tear up.
What's the most important thing in life? There's one thing. What is that one thing? Picking the right person to join you for that life journey for the rest of your life. And I can tell you that I'm so proud and honored that Chloe picked Zach to be her partner for this life journey. And Chloe and Zach picked you for his life partner to go through this journey through life.